I'm just on my way to the U.S. Consulate General in Toronto, Ontario, to cover the Stop the Steal Trump car rally that I saw on Weird Toronto this morning. Unlike BlogTO, I have no problem crediting my sources. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what people have to say and seeing if I can ride along with anybody to their destination up at Bayview and Shepherd. Thanks for tuning in. Hi there. Would you mind telling me what you're up to today?
We're here to protest Biden's today they're doing a book help in D.C. to actually...
Fuck you racist piece of shit!
Biden's
way more racist than Trump.
The vice president has a chance to help the electoral votes and possibly turn this out of hand.
Yeah. And do you expect that kind of outcome from...
I do expect it, yeah. I want it and I do expect it.
It looks like there's a lot of people out there right now expecting that outcome.
We've got too much evidence over 80 million votes. It's not a right. The election was just like it was in Canada, but we
Kind of like it was along the same time that happened.
And as a Canadian, what is your interest in American politics?
Well, if Biden-Harris gets in, they have a deal with Trudeau. We're going to be totally communist, and everybody's got to get their diaries and get it out. It's going to be it's going to be like it was in Nazi Germany, and we're going to take over.
Okay. Hey there. Do you mind? Could I get your take? I'd love to hear what you're here for today.
So we're here to support Trump. At 1 p.m. they started the electoral vote for Trump. So in Washington D.C., patriots are there. So this is a war, civil war between Biden communists and Antifa soy boys who are funded by Soros communist Hungarian. And we want capitalism. We don't want communism in Canada. Whatever happens in the U.S. is going to affect Canadian economy 100%. So we don't want that. So this is
Vlad.
We're supporting
I
Trump.
Vlad. I think it's Vlad.
Because we don't want here communists. We already have Trudeau.
And do you think that he's sort of a communist himself, Trudeau?
100%. And he is funded the donations from Muslim Brotherhood. He's a traitor.
I don't like how
that's
the
why
groups divided. Now we'll see what happens.
Chinese people
There's two
driving
separate
here
marches. It could be a good thing because they're going on different march routes, so maybe
we
more
don't want
people will see.
here.
But it's smaller.
And we want this is North America,
also,
Canada, US.
I'm against the entire
I know, I grew up in the Soviet
not
Union. I
the
know what
lockdowns
it
are
is.
part of it. But
I'm against everything. I can't even.
You can speak, no freedom of speech.
Yeah, that's why.
And it
what
don't
I
let
like
me even start on
until
organ
last
harvesting
week that
in
we
China.
were all together in one group. We're all fighting
selling
one
organs.
common enemy.
Was part of this
Chinese
organized
people
by
there
Falun
fight
Gong?
hard.
Who
Yes,
makes it
absolutely. So these people
are
here,
fighting
they're
the same
just
enemy.
enough is enough. They left China. I left Soviet
I thought
Union.
they
I
did.
don't want to here. So we have to pray.
Dr. Tam is Chinese.
And what year did you leave the Soviet Union?
Oh, after as soon as
Well, the thing is, China's just a puppet. Like the Chinese government's communist, but they do in order to take over.
Why would I leave communism and
They
come to
want to
communism?
establish a one world
You know what I mean?
government.
Why would I leave that? I don't want it here. I don't want to wait outside. Like they are waiting now at Costco for toilet paper.
Kind of using
That's what
China's
you wait in the communism for bread for 2 hours in line. They must martial law. Everybody stays home. This is how you introduce communists to the country. Stay home, shut up, don't talk, and listen to the government. This is dictatorship. This is how you introduce communists to the system. They put you on a mask, shut up, don't talk, stay home, and get a vaccine. And we will tell you what to do. No freedom of speech, nothing. That's communism.
360 University Ave.
I didn't notice your shirt before either.
Oh yeah, it says all lives matter, and then here says USA. It's a Trump.
That's just propaganda.
Yeah.
Anyone that's going
Yeah, so we had here different. This is
when we're all
different people here came from.
I'm like,
What is your take on Black Lives Matter?
Well, I think all lives matter. Purple lives matter, pink lives matter, not just black lives matter. Blue lives matter. When you're in trouble, what do? You call 911. You call police. They work and they respond. So we all lives matter.
I've heard horrible things about.
And what outcome do you hope for in America today?
Oh, I want Mike Pence make a decision, and I want Trump to win. And the election, the votes were shredded. Machines were Dominion machines.
People are like,
votes are shredded.
Yeah, that's the thing. If people stop,
more votes
if the
than
death
voters.
statistics go up now, it's because of the vaccine.
And dead people voted. Like seriously? How can the dead person name be registered as a voter and counted?
Like,
this is Democrats,
I got my
it's a
COVID
mafia.
shot, and yeah, my arm
I feel
was
like I'm in
sore
some
for a
movie.
day, and then I was really tired.
What do you think is going to happen on the ground in DC?
Well, right now there is the Patriots, there is Proud Boys, there is the DC police, they're trying to
getting like
keep it.
mild flu-like
Yeah, everything is there, but like I said, this is civil war. It's a war between capitalism and communism. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Because right now there is fights in DC.
In my life, I've only
Left
gotten
with
one
the right,
flu shot,
fighting.
2004 before I was kind of.
You know, last time they don't want communism. They're fighting. What is it going to be? Capitalism or communism? Only
That's the
so
only
in
thing
God
I've
we
had.
trust.
I've had a few tetanus shots. I've had two
what's your name?
shots.
Lily.
Lily, thank you for your time.
Okay,
and
God
my
bless
body's
you.
really
God bless you.
stiff
Thank
as a
you.
result. So I got.
Hey man, you appear to be a very jovial Trump supporter.
I'm anti-supporter.
Oh shit, okay,
Yeah.
great. Can you tell me about, sorry.
That's all right.
I should have known given the mask. I just went and spoke to them.
Oh yeah, they already spoke to me too.
Yeah, what did they have to say?
You know, am I Antifa? Am I a border girl? They asked me trying to fuck me, and they didn't say anything, so I just answered.
Oh man.
And yeah, it's been a good day. You know, it's not that cold, and I got a Starbucks car out of it. So
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
How did you find out about it? This,
Narcity.
Okay.
Yeah, like the Instagram account. So
Yeah.
I figured I'm like a block away. I have nothing to do today. Might as well just be fucking out for a while. So
Yeah. And what do you think about how they feel?
You know, like, I'm not trying to change anyone's opinion. At the end of the day, it feels impossible now. You know, I would say it's all in good fun. You know, we're up in Canada. American politics, they affect us, but not as bad as could be. So, you know, they're free to express their opinion. I don't agree, and I don't think I ever will. But, you know, we're doing what we want. So.
In your dialogue with them, did you get a sense of where they were coming from at all?
I don't know. I would say kind of conspiracy theorist kind of vibes. There's a lot of like, are you Antifa? Like, are you being paid by George Soros? And like, who are you working for? And I'm like, who are you working for? And I said, I'm a volunteer. And I said, I'm also technically, I guess, a volunteer. You know, I'm just doing this because I want to. I'm not being paid. I'm not working with anyone. So they're really adamant that there was some hidden agenda here. They're really nice.
Were you here early enough to see the car rally component?
Yeah, I've been here for a couple hours at least, just kind of up and down, back and forth.
I missed that part.
Yeah,
what was that like?
It was pretty intense actually. There were a lot of cars, a lot of Trump flags, you know, people just saying 4 more years, screaming from the windows and stuff. A lot of Canadian flags and American flags kind of mixed together.
Yeah.
Some other flags I don't really recognize.
And I see there's some over there too now, actually.
Yeah. Those guys took a few photos. You know, they're like, I'm not taking it for me. I'm taking it for my 10,000 followers.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, if that's a threat, then you know, if there's probably 10,000 people in my building, I'm not that worried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's all in good fun today.
Yeah, except when it's not, like in DC right now.
Well,
for example.
exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Here, it's not that serious. South of the border, it's a whole other story. So, you know, we just have to be thankful that, again, it's not that serious. You know, no one's lives are at threat right now. We don't have to really, for the most part, worry about police today. And
and here,
fine.
what do you think about the contingent of people that do support Trump? Given that they're living in Canada, and they seem to be flirting with wanting that kind of
they do, yeah.
power here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I haven't personally met a ton of Canadians who are pro-Trump, or a ton of Americans living in Canada who are pro-Trump, although I know there are plenty of them. I don't have much to say to them. You know, enjoy what we have here. We've got it pretty damn sweet. So if you want to exercise your right to free speech in Canada, where you're completely safe, you know, you've got health care, you've got housing, go for it. You know, I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, go back to your own country, because everyone's welcome here. But you know, it's they're free to do what they want. They might look stupid, and in my opinion, they look like total morons, but they're allowed to do it.
Yeah. And what's your name?
Wyatt.
Wyatt. Cheers. Thanks for your time.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry for mistaking you for
No worries.
just because I kind of expected only Trump supporters. So.
No, it's just me today though with my little sign groups.
I really feel that we tend to alienate the other side, pushing them further to the right.
Yeah.
And once they're there, there's really no dialogue. And so I've been trying to open up more dialogue.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've spoken to a few people today, and I tell them I appreciate your opinion. I know that you have a lot to say, as I do. And there's just so many different sides to a story that it's hard to remain neutral and really tell the truth at the same time. It's a challenge. So I'm glad to hear you're working on it, and I appreciate your time.
Yeah. Thanks, Wyatt.
Have a good
Cheers.
one. Take care.
We need fair.
And what do you think was unfair about the election?
Well, the left, they don't recognize, they don't say nobody. Very few people support Trump, but actually you can see all over the world. But maybe Toronto, I expect, except.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in U.S., in Washington, you can see people all gathering in USDC.
Yeah.
And of course, in Canada, I think there's supposed more people join us, but only because today is Wednesday, people still work. I don't know why.
Were there more cars earlier, or are they on their way to the next destination?
More cars, yeah. Along Yonge Street, when I coming down, I saw people.
What kind of outcome do you expect today with Pence?
Well, it's a good question. What I expect? I expect really U.S. and Canada are based on the Catholic Christian. We still need our tradition. As I'm here in Canada over 20 years, I really accept Canadian value.
Mm-hmm.
It's not matter you're white or you're Asian or Chinese. It doesn't matter. We need the foods.
Mm-hmm.
We need.
What is Canadian, or what is Canadian about American values?
Well, there's a lot, but I would say there's a lot of the Canadian or U.S. value, but there's the fraud or still is not the Canadian value. That is for sure.
Mm-hmm. And what do you see happening in America over the course of the coming month while Trump is still in office?
Well, his president, of course, is still in his office in the last months, of course.
Well, I know that part, but do you think that he will remain afterwards? Do you think he'll be successful?
Well, as I said previous, as I mentioned, it is not the person Donald Trump, but it is the value of the U.S. value, right? So we cannot steal, we cannot fraud, we cannot make the famous Biden curve.
Mm-hmm.
That is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
As somebody was passing here and he pointed down to me and said it's a joke. Well, that was a joke.
Do you prefer Trump's stance on international relations towards countries like China?
Yes, I do. But one thing we should declare that so-called China are different with the Chinese people. We people are also suffering the CCP governing
Yes.
the country.
Yeah.
Okay? We are not CCP.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he treated is the way that CCP treated the world.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm curious just about how you perceive his relationship to China and also the Chinese Communist Party. Are you from China yourself? Some people up the road, especially, because I'm part Asian myself, they confuse me with being a Chinese communist, or that I'm inherently I'm one or the other. I'm either pro or anti-communist as an Asian. Do you ever experience interactions like that where people make accusations about your political leanings?
No, I don't really, because I don't really. People actually ask me because my opinion based on my background. Not really. And also, I should mention all of those people you can see are all from China, but we are not organized. We just meet here.
I see. Okay. And what's your name? Lionel. Cheers. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Yeah. Have a good day.
Are you a YouTuber or what?
I am. Yeah. I'm just gonna post probably under my name, which is Morgan Yu. So yeah. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Hey there. Well, I'm just trying to ask people questions about why they're here today.
All right, sure. You can ask some questions.
Yeah, that'd be great. Obviously, there's a bit of a car rally going on.
Yep.
And are you all Trump supporters?
Yep, we are.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
As a family, or are you coming separately and you're just together?
We're just different families. Three different families. Yeah, I'm friends with him, and he's friends with her, and yeah.
Okay.
We're just the goal is to, rally to stop the steal. As we see, there's a lot of evidence, and the thing is, some people say the evidence. They might not be enough evidence or something, but we got to check the evidence. The thing is, these politicians in the United States, they don't want to check the evidence. So that's the issue we have. And I guess in Canada, we can't really do much, but we're just trying to
You're trying to show your support?
Raise awareness, I guess, as well, and show support, I guess. So yeah,
And
it's more about fair elections. We're not, we're Trump supporters, but we're not necessarily saying, oh, we must have Trump win. We just want to know the real winner. We don't want some, let's say, possibly fraudulent votes to change the election results. And the problem here is that a lot of these people who are against, who just say that, oh, these are baseless claims, they don't really look into it. There's no real investigation. That's the problem. That's what we're rather doing. So yeah.
What kind of outcome do you expect today in DC?
I'm actually not sure. Absolutely not sure. We're just kind of waiting and seeing. Honestly, it's a toss-up right now. So.
Are you going to be watching throughout the day?
Yep, we're all watching. Yeah,
I see. Yeah, I'll be going home and I'll be streaming it myself and just seeing how things go.
It'll be interesting, yeah.
What do you foresee in the coming month in American politics as people rally around Trump? All these different kinds of groups and the claims that are being made. Do you think anything will be successful?
I'm actually not too sure, but I'm confident that the truth will come out in the end. Let's say if there was not enough fraud, then the truth will come out. Then people will rest tight, knowing that Biden is the actual winner. But if there's not enough, if there's enough evidence that there's fraud that comes out, which hopefully would get an investigation, then we gotta overturn it for some way, because we're okay, we need to know the real winner. We need to know exactly if these Dominion machines were really hacked, if the CCP was really behind it, because we know China is really an adversary, and they have been playing a lot of games with trying to mess around with the U.S. politics. So
is that some of the criteria for determining whether or not it was a true and fair election? Vetoing these machines and all that kind of stuff?
If you find the machines are definitely have produced fraudulent votes, then yes, for sure. If these votes are not real from real people, then for sure.
I guess what I'm asking is, at what point is there enough evidence? When do you feel we've hit that mark?
See, that's something I don't have too much experience on, but from what I know is when these court cases, when all of them get heard instead of getting rejected on legal standing issues, because a lot of them are getting rejected on standing issues. They're not really getting rejected on the substance, and that's the issue. We need to actually get these court cases heard on the substance instead of, you know what I mean, right? Or at least people who follow this get what I mean. They're being rejected on legal standing, and that's I'd say problematic. We gotta look into that. And if all of them are looked at and the investigations are done properly and not by people who are biased against any party, because there are people who are supposed to be investigating, but they're biased against Trump and they just don't do that investigation, or they somehow delay it or something like that. Even those biased against Biden are not shouldn't be allowed to investigate either. We should have people who are third parties and who are not biased. And it's hard to find, honestly, because right now everyone's divided, right?
Yeah.
So that's a tough thing. So I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what constitutes, because I'm not really an experienced in law or anything like that. But I definitely.
I'm just asking because it's such a common complaint, but it's not clear to me what the criteria is for when something is called.
Yeah, I think at least we should.
I mean, when everyone is going to be satisfied. Yeah.
Yeah, at least we should just get these lawsuits in without like having them kicked out for standing issues. I guess that's what we want to hear, the content of these in a court of law.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thanks for your take. What's your name?
Yeah. My name is Alex.
Okay.
Just call me Alex. Yeah.
Cheers. Okay. Anybody else want to say anything?
I actually want to say we're actually not lack of evidence, we're lack of fairness here. Because I watch those Chinese American channels a lot, and there are tons of truckloads of evidence showing that this is a fraudulent and the election has been stolen. But no one wants to listen to it. All the
Did you say Chinese American?
Yeah, Chinese American channels. If
What
you pay
would be an
attention to
example?
NTD,
Okay.
Epoch Times, Sound of Hope. If you ever listen to them, maybe just continuous for a couple hours, you will know loads of evidence. It's just no big media station wants to broadcast it because they try to cover the fact and just make people to believe what they want them to believe, which is completely wrong. Again, I know the evidence is low. It's just we're lack of fairness here, not the evidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been reading the Epoch Times? Is that
maybe 2 or 3 years
okay?
from now. Yeah.
And do you feel that their coverage has been truthful this year?
Yes,
this last year?
Very much. They're very if you want to find someone not biased, they're probably one of them, because they're still trying to report following the true media station policy, and of course they have their columnists and doing their opinion, that's allowed. But again, as a news reporter, they report both sides. They report both sides' opinions, right? Both information. Very informative.
And I already asked him, but what do you think is going to happen today in DC?
I cross my fingers. I think the right thing should be surfaced. Like, we always fight for the good fight. And I'm a Trump supporter, and I support him not because I'm Canadian. It's whatever he does is kind of irrelevant to Canadians, right? But I support him because I see the truth from him, and he fight his U.S. people, and he's very sincere to make U.S. greater again.
And if he doesn't win, if he doesn't defeat this vote, then what do you think is going to happen to all the energy, all the support around Trump?
I think the U.S. will be divided because, they're not defeated for a reason. They're defeated by evil. So people will not settle for that.
I see. Okay.
That's why I said, okay, those people, you come out and listen to the evidence. If the majority agrees those evidence cannot prove that this is a fraudulent, then U.S. people should have their Democrats and win, right? But now the people are just not giving the opportunity to look into those evidence. That's why when it's defeated, it's going to be a trouble.
And can I ask a funny question about the thing that's hanging off your rear view mirror? I like it. Where'd you get it?
Oh, that's I've been having them for years. That's my kids, like the doll. That's their face when they were young.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anybody else want to say anything? Do you want to say anything?
He basically took the words right out of my mouth, so I don't have a lot to say.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too.
Where are you from?
Like media-wise?
Yeah.
I just post things as myself. My name is Morgan Yu.
Okay.
Oh, you have a
So
YouTube or something?
I have a YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. So
Are you from Toronto? You're from Toronto.
I'm from BC actually.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
want to find his channel.
Wait. How do you spell?
You got it. You got it. Y-E-W.
Y.
Y-E-W.
Oh, I-E-W.
Yeah.
Send me the link to
That's,
it.
that's me. Yeah.
Thank you for
Nice.
taking the time to come.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you.
Awesome.
Have a good afternoon. Hi there. Hi. Do you guys have a moment to talk to me on camera? You don't have to. It's okay if you're not comfortable.
You are not belong to any
I'm just independent media.
independent. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
If you want to ask, yes.
yeah. Sure. Do you mind if I open the door a bit more, just so I can, or even? Oh, you got the window open.
Yeah,
Here.
I got a window.
Oh shoot. Thank you. Can you two tell me what you're up to today?
Yes, we are fighting for Trump. Yeah, we think Trump is right. He's a great man. He should be president. Yeah.
Do you think?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you think that they will successfully overturn the election results?
Yeah, we wish. Okay. Just we try the best to support him. We wish, because America is the Western civilized freedom and democracy, like a milestone for around the world. Very important. Canada also. We should be the same value for this civilization.
And if he doesn't win, are you not confident in a Biden-Harris presidency?
If he doesn't win this time, we wish him back
in 2024.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, because this is our Western society, the value we have to keep. If Biden this kind of the corruption and the stealing to do that, all the value will be low.
Okay. Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Simon.
Simon. Do you have anything to add yourself?
Yes.
You can also speak in your own language if you like too. It doesn't have to be in English.
I just hope Trump win.
And
can save all of the world.
Yeah. And I also want to add something because we are background is Oriental Chinese. Why we come to this country? Freedom, democracy. That's why we don't want anything change. We want the freedom and democracy. This is very human rights too.
Do you think that would change with a Biden-Harris presidency?
Absolutely, he will change. He's a puppet. Behind is some people control him. Yeah, we believe. We know that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for your time. Cheers. Have a good day. Hi there. I'm collecting. Would you talk to me? No? Okay. Thank you. All right, so I guess that confirms it. A lot of people here are avid viewers and readers of the Epoch Times, and they don't seem to accept the election results. No surprise there. And I'm not sure what's going to come of them in the coming months, but good luck to them. Thanks, Beard Toronto.